video. So in this video we are going to, my name is Sumit Bhushan, and in this video we are going to solve this problem that I have written here. So this is a problem of one-dimensional motion. Okay, so let us read the statement of the problem. So it says that you drive from A to B. So you drive from A to B. This point is A and this point is B. Fine. You drive from A to B half the time at V1 kilometers per hour and the other half at V2 kilometers per hour. What is your average speed? You see, we have been asked the average speed. So let us try to write down the formula for average speed. So average speed, we write it as S average, is defined as total distance traveled over total time taken. Okay, so let this distance be let us say it as D. Let us say it as D, and let the total time taken be T. So it should be equal to the average speed for the entire trip should be D over T. Now this whole motion has been divided into two parts in the problem statement. So for the first half of the time you drive at the speed which has been given here as V1 kilometers per hour. Okay, so let us write down. So see, in this problem we have to find first the total distance which has not been given, and we have to find the total time taken which also has not been given. What we have been given is the information that this motion entire trip has been divided into two parts. So information has been given for the time duration. So for the first half of the journey, that means the first half of the trip means the distance traveled in the first half of the total time taken. Okay, so let us write down two equations. So in the first part, for the first part, average speed, I am writing it as, let us say, S1 is equal to D1 over T1. Okay, and this speed, this S1 has been given as V1. Fine. Similarly, in the second part, it has been given that the average speed equal to D2 over T2, and it has been given. So this information and this information have been given. Okay. Now D1 and D2 are so D1 plus D2 is the total distance traveled, and T1 plus T2 is the total time taken. We have been given one more information, that this T1 and T2 are equal to each other, and both of them are equal to half of the total time taken. Okay, so we can write D1 over T by half is equal to V1. Fine. And we can also write D2 over T by half equal to V2. I hope that is clear to you. Okay, so from these expressions we can find out that D1 is equal to 2d1 is equal to v1t and 2d2 is equal to v2t. Clear? So now we have found some expressions. Let us try to plug these values. We are already having one value as d1 plus d2 is equal to d. So therefore we have from here d1 equal to v1 by 2t and d2 equal to v2 by 2t. So now the average speed for the entire trip we have defined earlier. You see here, this one. Okay, so this S average is equal to d over t. So we have, this is the asked parameter, so it is d over t. Now we have just found that d is d1 plus d2, d1 plus d2 over t. d1 we have found as v1 over 2t, d2 we have just found as v2 over 2t, and overall divided by t. So this is equal to v1 over 2 plus v2 over 2 t over t. So it becomes equal to half of v1 plus v2. So therefore we have found that S average for the entire trip is half of v1 plus v2. So now let us try to put some actual values. Let us suppose that for the first half of the time we drive at the average speed of v1 equal to, let us say, 40 kilometers per hour, and for the second half of the time we drive at v2 equal to 60 kilometers per hour. So for the entire journey the average speed will be half of v1 plus v2 is equal to half of 40 plus 60 kilometers per hour. So it becomes equal to half of 100 kilometers per hour equal to 50 kilometers per hour. Fine. So I hope you got the gist of the problem. So we started here with the general values that have been given, and we have found out the value of the average speed for the case given, and we have also used it to find out the value of average speed for a real case. Okay, fine. So I hope you have understood. Thank you for the wonderful listening, and good luck for your studies. Thank you.